Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you essentially a first impression. I got some Valaverse guns. Well, I got a pair and all that, and I'm going to glaze up the cellar and all that. So, all I got was the sawed-off shotgun and a pump shotgun. And I got to be honest, I really like this just because it could flip open. Wish I had a little bit of detail in there, but I can understand why. So it's like my first impressions of the weapons is like, oh yeah, they're fairly detailed, and they're made out of a harder plastic, and I really enjoyed them. I only got two, and I got them from a seller on eBay called RogueRetail, and it's a look how nice this is. It's pretty great, and my experience with RogueRetail was actually pretty nice as well. So, because I gotta be honest with you, these things are more expensive. I think he's a little more expensive than. No, he's not. No, he's not. It's still expensive. No matter what, like buying these secondhand on eBay is just expensive. It's kind of like a scalper slash reseller market and all that. Which I get the thing. I do that with Nerf guns, but yeah, there's this. But it's sometimes it's so ridiculous. It's been so hard to get this shotgun. I've been spending like a month trying to get it, making offers and everything, and everybody's just it's so expensive. And it's like, what? The pack costs $10. Like, why can't you just sell it to me for $10? All I wanted was the shotgun from the pack. And it created this interesting thing where it's like, well, what, like, am I going to spend $20 on one little gun or spend $40 on the weapons pack? And I came to the realization, though, that I don't really need all the weapons in a weapons pack. And the shipping and handling, buying them from the Valaverse store, is $8. So it's like you're spending $20 for one thing anyway, so I might as well buy it from this one guy instead of buying it from anybody else. Because it's like, I don't need two of these. There was one guy who was selling two for $25. But this guy is like, no, I got this for $12. I spent $20 because I bought the pump shotgun with it as well. Because I think this is like him and one other guy have the most reasonable shipping prices. Well, it's $6.50, but then they have sort of combined shipping. But the reason why I bought from this guy, RogueRetail, on eBay, was because he had something special with this shotgun. Okay? He had this. Pew! Yeah, he had the blast effect. And it was like, people are selling this shotgun without the blast effect for the same price. And I'm like, or even more. And I'm like, oh, finally I found some guy who sells it for a reasonable price and has them together. And he even gave me the blast effect for the pump shotgun. I don't know if all weapons are going to come with blast effects that he sells, or it's just some of them. Or because I asked if it came with it. He gave me one. I don't know. So, but it was still nice. I didn't need this, but it was still nice. This I wanted. And I was like, yeah, we had a I sent a message. We had a conversation, and I got my thing relatively quickly because we live in the same state. So there we go. It took 3 days to get this. It's great. And so I'm going to be buying from him. I'm going to be buying the black and silver AK-47s from him. And maybe some Chris Vectors. But, yeah. And his whole thing with shipping is that he has all his weapons in categories. So AKs, pump shotguns, pistols. So if you buy something from like let's say you buy 5 pistols, it's going to be $6.50 shipping. But if you add an AK, you're going to have to pay the $6.50 for the AK. And I guess it's because of shipping prices increasing and all that. I see that with everybody, but I freaking hate it where it's like, oh, I can't buy 2 AKs because they're charging $650 per freaking. They're charging $650 shipping per AK instead of me like just getting the 2 AKs and paying $650. So that's why it's like, no, this guy's better. And same thing with Fodder Kingdom, who I got that LMG and that blast effect from. Fodder Kingdom has combined shipping. And if you buy 10 or more items, you get it for free. I believe you get free shipping. So, yeah, and also RogueRetail has those things where you buy more, you save. So I'm going to be buying. So I've been buying from Fodder Kingdom for a while now. Have you seen like I get like an extra head for a kit bash? It's because it's from Fodder Kingdom. So that's So when I need something specific, I get it from him. But when I gotta buy bulk weapons, I'm gonna get it from RogueRetail. Nobody buy the AKs. I want those. But yeah, and it's like that's how you get a customer forever. It's like you just like good customer service, good pricing, and everything, all that. Everything. It was just like, yeah, that I'm going to be buying from this guy from now on. And it's like you may be wondering, like, why not just buy a weapon pack when it re-releases and all that? And I was like, yeah, it's like $20 for one thing. I don't care anymore because think about it. If I'm army building, let's say just for 4 figures, I would have to spend $40 on getting each of the gun, because most of the time when you get the weapon packs, they don't have doubles of certain weapons. Maybe something like a pistol, yeah, but I need like an AK or a Chris Vector. They don't have doubles of those, so I have to buy multiple weapon packs, and not to mention the $8 shipping, so it's $50. But buying it third party from like one of these guys, I'll pay what Man, freaking Fodder Kingdom had a good deal for a Vector, and I didn't buy it. But it's like I pay like $3 to $5, maybe $7. But let's say at the most $7. It's like what? That's 20. What is it? $28. Yeah, $28. $650. So it's 30. I hate math. 34. Like $35. Let's say it's $35. I'm saving like $15. So there we go. It's kind of, but I'm getting less stuff out of it. I'm getting less weapons and all that. But am I going to even use those weapons? That's the thing. Is it like having the weapons just in case for later better than having the weapons, not having the weapons at all? So it's like if they're going to sit in a box, and if you're a reseller, it makes more sense. But if they're just going to sit in a box and I'm never going to use them, and there we go. Like, I'm never going to use those. There's a lot of, like, ugly M16s, AKs, and freaking Chris Vectors that Val sells. But it's like everything else. Like these two shotguns, freaking great. Amazing. And all that. But the freaking AK is like, ugh. It's like, why did you put, like, a thing on it? Like, that ruins the silhouette. Like, I'm not going to use that. But that's the only thing that comes in the freaking weapon pack. But yeah. So, first impressions of the Valaverse weapons? Freaking awesome. The blast effects are awesome. And there's going to be a comparison video later on. And I'm going to recommend RogueRetail. I think it's spelled the same way. It's just Rogue and Retail. I think it's one word on the eBay. I recommend him, and I recommend Fodder Kingdom. Go buy from them. Okay, it's still expensive, but it's better than everybody else and all that. I think Fodder is the cheaper one, but he doesn't have like a bulk thing. He doesn't have like 10 AKs and all that. He has like individual figure parts and all that, But it's like, if you're going to need 10 AKs, it's like, you go buy it from freaking RogueRetail. Best prices. Okay? Well, thank you all very much. You all have a nice day. Bye bye.